my head and I ain't certain. All I know is I am on my way. When will I be there? I don't know. When will I get there? I ain't certain. All I know is I am on my way. Where am I going? I don't know. What will I get? I ain't equipped to say. But who gives a damn? We're on our way.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
What do you get when you mix a hand-poured soul and high-tech production? You get nothing other than a collaboration between Yum and Scottsboro Tackle, the Sniper Shad. Designed to hunt with its pintail design and signature rolling action, it delivers a realistic motion that stays stable even on the slowest retrieves. The new injection molding design will give you a perfect bait right out of the package. The Sniper Shad is the minnow you need.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Is your trolling motor working for you, or are you working for your motor? Minn Kota Ultrex trolling motors are built to outmaneuver anything, so all you have to focus on is the bass. Steering with unrivaled precision from an ultra-responsive foot pedal, getting you to the fish day after day, and turning any spot into a stronghold season after season. Minn Kota Ultrex is built to fish.
Born in Japan, using technology, innovation, and precision, Sunline produces the widest selection of fishing lines at the most technologically advanced line factory in the world. Manufactured at the strictest tolerances to produce victories at the highest levels of tournament bass fishing. From household names like Christie, Swindle, and Cruz to young guns like Cook, Logan, New, and Welcher, they all trust Sunline to take them to the top of the leaderboard. Choose the line that will give you the strength to guarantee your confidence. Sunline.
On the water, nothing stays the same. Conditions shift, pressure builds. The anglers who rise are the ones who adjust. Every cast, every decision. Strike King has lived that truth from the start. From our first spinnerbaits to the baits shaping what's next. New water, new technology, new challenges. So we build what anglers need to stay a cast ahead. Strike King, tie one on.
You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds. The billing coo birds. Pretty little baby. I'm so in love with you. You can ask the flowers.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited.
Championship Sunday at the Maxim Tire Bassmaster Elite at Pasquotank River. Unbelievable. Just when you think it can't get any better, along comes Hunter Shryock. Everything we have seen blows being traded, angler after angler, and days like today, plain and simple, Kyle, this is why we love this sport.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it's been an emotional roller coaster, literally start to finish. You know, Fisher and I are right off the bat catching two giants. Then Jason Christie punches back immediately. Then Hunter Shryock with one of the biggest moves of the tournament. Unbelievable day of Bassmaster Live here.
Yeah, and there's lots more to come. I mean, incredible tournament, and it's amazing to think that we came here a year ago, and this tournament was a blowout, the biggest blowout in Bassmaster history, 45-plus pounds by Kyle Welcher, and man, now one of the tightest tournaments and a big fish beatdown. Let's start it off with the phenomena that is Fisher and Nia chasing down his second Elite Series title here in his rookie season. And he started off with some big shots.
Yeah, nobody started off hotter than Fisher and Nia. We saw some keepers early on this morning from some of the guys that opted to stay close. But once Fisher and Nia got to his starting spot, it was on. An 8-pounder and a 6.5 back-to-back. It looked like he might run away with this thing, but obviously was able to fill his limit, has 21.8 right now on Bass Track, 84.4 for a 4-day total, rather. Came into the day in 4th place, rather. Needed a big day, obviously, to track down Jason Christie, and so far he's done his job, but still needs a little bit more.
Wasn't all good luck, though. You saw just a second ago, that fish right there, that's the one that shook the bait that he had been catching him on, particular color koiki, and he said, that's the only color I can make him chew. And literally since then, it's just now we've seen him pick up that style of bait again. He went to a minnow to catch the rest of his fish. Talk about confidence in a color.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Once he lost that bait, obviously went away from that bait altogether for a good while. Seen him pick it back up here recently, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does this afternoon.
Just 3 weeks after becoming a father for the second time, Hunter Shryock, I mean, he went out there today. Me and him joked this morning. Said, "Hey, good to be here. Hopefully make a move today." One of the most emotional 20-minute spans we've seen on Bassmaster Live in a very, very long time.
Dude, I'm like
goosebump moments. Yeah, everybody on the set, we were just at awe with what we saw. He took that chop block and, well, he chopped down the competition and potentially has the biggest bag we have seen all week long.
Yeah, absolutely. 30 pounds, 10 ounces right now on Bass Track. You said it. I mean, words would fail you to try to describe what we watched on Bassmaster.com this morning.
Like when I see
Obviously started in the area that he started in, this little backwater. Yesterday was a slower morning for him. Only had a couple of keeper bites, ended up catching that 7-pounder yesterday, and then makes this move, as we're seeing here, 2 of those isolated brush piles to offshore areas, using that birthday chop block, and it was on. Absolutely awesome stuff from Hunter Shryock. I want to see some more of it, to be honest.
And that was just one of them. That was just one of the giants. I mean, he went on and caught a few more. And speaking of giants, a man who walked with the giants, Jason Christie.
No doubt about it. I mean, we talk about it every single time Jason Christie's inside the top 10. One of the best closers in the history of the sport. Anytime he has a chance to win, he is going to be a factor till the very end. It was unbelievable watching this morning. We saw Fisher and Nia catch those 2 giants back-to-back, and then Jason Christie says, you know what, I got a punch right back for you. 2 7-pounders back-to-back off the same boat dock, ended up catching another 3-pounder, according to his fast track. And then we've seen him make some adjustments. We've obviously seen him throw that the Urchin-style bait, mixing a handful of other things, but today we've seen him mixing a topwater like that catch right there, doing some different things and making it pay off, just like Jason Christie seems to always do.
He does, trying to double down with 2 wins in 2026, which would be his unbelievable 10th Bassmaster win, 10 Bassmaster wins, 10 FLW Tour wins. Wow. He's on his way back now, we're hearing. But we got a live camera right now with Hunter Shryock and Fisher and Nia. We're still recovering here.
Really are.
I mean, it was emotional.
I guess let's roll. I'm going to roll back.
Out of me?
You.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably. What's up? All right, that'll work. Gave her everything I had. I don't know if it's enough or not.
I mean, it kind of goes without saying for those who know Hunter Shryock and are around him, but he's one of the nicest dudes on planet Earth. Just an absolute stellar human being, one of my favorite people out here on the Elites, and to see him do that was just awesome.
Okay.
One of those dudes
those guys must be running back
to win one of these eventually.
240, yep.
And the emotion that poured out of him through those moments.
Or 1240. 1240. Come on, big girl.
Cool thing about our top 10, really, when you look at it, we've got 2 anglers trying to repeat win this year. But then you have stories like Hunter, Chris Zaldain, people in the top 10 that they've been so close. They've knocked at that door so many times.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both those guys have had so many close
Water's
calls over the
dirty,
course of their
boy.
career.
Kyle Patrick, I mean, Happy learned how to putt. All of a sudden, finally, no joke. I mean, he was a different human the first half of this season.
Sure. Yeah, I told you this morning that even despite some of the success he'd had early on this season, was just not in it, was not having as much fun. But, I mean, for God's sake, he jumped in the water today just for leisure. I mean, I think he's having a decent time out there, huh?
Pencil dive. Middle of the day, no reason. Just take your shirt off, remove the mic, and give us a pencil dive because you're Kyle Patrick. You might as well.
Dude, these fish are so hard to get to bite.
Hey, that sink is impervious
my
to
brother
water.
Below,
None of it came
bites
off.
on the trees. No, sorry, I got movies stuck in my head. So, as you guys know, my original plan was to run out and go fish that bridge and then come back here at the end of the day, but I just didn't like it. I thought about it on the run, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come here. If I run into 3 6 to 8 pounders, that's my chance at really moving up. And so yeah, I mean, we're here. I've got 3 fish, 3 decent ones. I got a high 2, a 3, and 1 3.5. So really, 2 6-pounders, 5-pounders, and I'll have a pretty decent bag. And I think you can do it here. It's just really hard to get these fish to bite. I'm in that area where I caught that 8-pounder. There's some big ones kind of cruising around. If they're not easy to get to bite, but they're here. And there's also like some 2-pounders to be caught. So I should be able to scrounge out at least a limit. Like I always say, like I sort of want to fish the bridge now, down in Perquimans where I was, but I mean, all it takes is 2 big bites and I made the right decision. So we're going to keep quoting movies, having fun, and try to catch a big old sack. There's one right there.
Over to our day 1 leader, Chris Zaldain. He has had opportunities today, lost a giant while he hooked up with him now live.
Little. I don't think so, buddy.
How many casts do you think he's made of that bridge this week?
I mean, is there a inch of that he hasn't covered? He has covered every single inch of it, but we're going to cover all of this right down to the wire, and then we're going to decide what officially is going to happen, who our 7th champion of the season is going to be. And our weigh-in this afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Bassmaster.com, our Yeti Hot Seat, going to be loaded by King Kong Christie and a menacing character he has been in 2026. And I don't know if he's done. Don't go anywhere. Trey McKinney coming up.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection. all born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
How do you stop backlashes without killing your cast? The Paramag system uses a radial paramagnetic design that applies even force across the entire brake surface, creating perfect spool balance and smooth, silent operation. No friction, no noise, just control. All without a single battery. Elite performance is no longer just for the elite. The Paramag braking system. Feel the difference.
Evolution doesn't just happen. It's engineered, refined by experience, and built to dominate. This is the next evolution.
There's a big one in the reeds ahead. I know it. He doesn't care who I am, what titles I have, how many blue trophies I got, that I've fished since I could walk, or that I've spent countless hours on the water for this moment. It's me versus the fish, and I like to win.
Look at that freaking Bronco bird, baby.
There's a kid named Fisher and Naya. This is the next one.
Innovation doesn't wait. It adapts, evolves, and transforms how anglers tackle every challenge on the water. For anglers seeking smarter gear, sharper performance, and new ways to master their craft, FXR Pro Fish is shaping the future and influencing the next generation of anglers. Every cast and every legacy starts here.
If you're looking for the best jigs, buzz baits, spinner baits, Epic is the choice for you. Years of experience from every Epic Pro angler goes into every bait. Epic Baits, veteran owned, so check us out, America.
Terminal tackle to swing jigs and buzz baits. Epic has you covered.
The best weights that I've used. It'll never fray your line, no matter if you're using fluorocarbon, braid, whatever. You don't have to worry about it.
Keep an eye out for all the new products coming to epicbaitsfishing.com.
The Yamaha V-Max SHO. Pure Yamaha DNA designed for reliability and performance. Yamaha's brawny 4.2-liter big block cranks out massive power. Quick out of the hole with sizzling top speed. Unleash the power with 70 amps of charging ability for today's power-hungry electronics. Yamaha V-Max SHO. The game changer still dominates.
It's the day we've been waiting for all week. It is Championship Sunday at the Maxim Tires Bassmaster Elite at the Pasquotank River. And this one has definitely not let us down. Boy, the Carolinas have been good to us this time around. Lake Murray, then what happened at Santee, and now here, Pasquotank River. What an incredible three events, an incredible season, and some things never change. And we have two events left, and guess who is leading? Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, one Trey McKinney, and boy, you came this close to having an opportunity to gain some points out there today. Was that frustrating?
But a couple ounces shy this week, but if I needed a little bit more water weight in there.
16-point lead now, I believe, so...
It's not much for these guys, though. It's kind of scary, especially if I do what I do at Santee. That was a bad deal, boys.
No, you have one bad one a year.
Yeah.
It's done.
You're right.
Out in the water right now. Live with Drew Cook. Left the dock in second place this morning. He's in the mix in that Angler of the Year race. Making his second top 10 in a row. Do you think about that when you're competing?
I try not to because, I mean, the more I think about it, the more nervous I get. It's the more bad decisions because you're making decisions underneath pressure, not what you should be doing. Like, don't get me wrong, some people act better off pressure, but for me, usually if I'm just fun fishing, having a good day, that's usually where I act the best and make the best choices, especially when I'm not thinking about Angler of the Year.
I think did like a loop on it.
How much thought have you given it since Santee?
Oh, that one. I was like, you know what? Now I don't have to worry about nothing. I'm not leading it. I'm just way back there. Now I'm just fishing. So honestly, it was good. And don't get me wrong, this week I didn't make the run like a lot of the guys. Now don't get me wrong, the fishing is 100% better where they're running. But at the same time, I didn't feel safe whether I made it back or something could happen. Or even if you get down there, my biggest fear is like this week, all my fish left in the Pasquotank, but I had 8 hours to figure it out how to catch them again. There, they leave. You got to figure out on the fly. And about that time, when you do get it figured out, it's time to run back. And no telling how rough it could be or if you make it back. So I chose to be safe this week. And we had a good tournament. I can't say one bad thing about it. Don't get me wrong, you always want to do better, but it was a fun week. This looks like the Northwest River. And it's incredible, how many fish are in this place and how many you don't see is kind of absolutely shocking in this place.
How?
You can't see 1% of the bass in here.
Well, how is there not one right there?
That's what I felt like this week.
Let's head over to Cody Huff.
Man, we're down to just our last stop before we got to
be moving soon.
Try to find our way back. And golly, we finally got rid of a 14-incher, but the one we traded it with is not a big one, not the one we needed. Definitely don't feel like I've got enough right now, so I gotta figure out another big one in the boat.
I feel like he's had such a quietly good tournament. Yep. Cody hasn't. I mean, what was his roughest day? 17 pounds or something?
Yeah, it was yesterday. He caught. No, pardon me. Day 2, 17.9. And we've talked so much about, obviously we're looking at 2 of the 3 guys in the top of Bass Track right now between Jason Christie and Fisher Anaya, who didn't catch a limit on certain days. And Cody Huff has seemed to get a number of bites each and every day. No problem catching a limit.
Let's head over to Wesley Gore, making his second top 10 of 2026. Currently in 8th place.
I just had that one. It looked like a decent one too, unfortunately. For some reason I didn't get it.
Clearly needs to make a marsupial transformation.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Indeed. It feels so quiet right now for what we've dealt with. I mean, it just feels like the lull after the storm. We've just seen so. Yeah, 100% the calm after the storm. Like it's like I mean, it's like in 3 days from now in New York City. When people finally sober up and they're like, well, this escalated quickly. We burnt how many buses?
But say just far less smoke here.
Boy. I told you we would go off, but it went off. Congratulations to the Knicks and to all the construction departments that'll rebuild that city.
They're going to make some good money.
Yeah, it had a marsupial transformation yesterday. And Wemby did not seem happy to lose.
No, he sure didn't.
I think his final statement to the media was, thanks very much. See you again. Never.
Wow.
That's how you walk off the stage. What will you do, Trey, now in between? Bit of a summer break here in our schedule. What kind of work are you going to put in between now and our next event on Champlain?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, right now, usually I'll probably hang out here, get rested up. We got a photo shoot, I think, with FXR. And then after that, we'll probably, honestly, head up north, start some pre-practice on Champlain. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a lot of help right now just because they're going to be spawning, a lot of the stuff like that. It's not going to be useful, but, you know, we can idle around, find some stuff that maybe not everybody is going to find. The main thing is it's kind of a different way of practicing because you got to find stuff, big, hard pieces of cover that you can figure out how to cast without live scope, you know, kind of where you can hit it with 360 or however. So it's going to be a little different deal. And then we'll go to St. Lawrence and then kind of hang out until I cast. And then we're just going to go there and kind of stay in the groove for the most part. Kind of keep my head on right, keep learning how to catch some bass.
Moment of total honesty, which I would always expect from you. Do you have a Johnston Brothers picture on the dartboard?
I'd be like, I'm coming for you. No, I don't. Honestly, for how we've battled it out these last 2 years, I have so much respect for them. You know, they do it right. You know, it's kind of the thing. I have not had one wrong, you know, competition with them. You know, it's mutual respect. I feel like, you know, we've all been right there at it, had our shot, and I mean, definitely Chris has definitely got it twice. But no, it honestly is good. Now, don't get me wrong, I want it so bad, but sometimes it just don't work out. So to think the best of it, they're two really good guys.
That was a very political answer.
But I definitely do want to beat them, of course, just like they want to beat me. But it's good time.
I wanted you to go full Wemby on that one.
No, honestly, I think too highly of them to go. Anybody else, maybe. Possible. Select few.
Snuck up on us. Put the sneak on us.
Well, you can see that wind starting to kick up, even where Wesley Gore is fishing. And that wind, a welcome addition to the weigh-in stage, but not so much if you're making a long run back. But a guy that made a big run back into our Angler of the Year race is our guest, Trey McKinney, 554 points. You see Drew Cook in second with 540. Corey Johnson in third with 538. And Cole Sands, had him on earlier today, 533. Too tight, I imagine you're thinking, right, Trey?
Very. It's anybody's ball game, honestly.
It's going to be a fun Angler of the Year battle going into the final two events, Champlain and 1,000 Islands. One of them with forward spacing sonar, one of them without. But when it's all done, there will be one. That'll be your Angler of the Year.
boardroom. It was built on the water, obsessed with innovation from concept to catch. Because big bites don't happen by accident. From weekend anglers to hardcore grinders, this is gear built for everyone chasing their next personal best. G-Rat baits, built to catch bass, one bait at a time.
I fish in some of the worst elements across the country. Spring, that's a giant, dude. Summer, oh my gosh. Hi, look at that thing. Winter, it's so cold. And fall, got a big one, that's awesome.
Being comfortable and staying dry is the only option.
AFCO, any fish, any water.
What's down there? For ages, man could only wonder. Until 1957, when a man named Carl Lorentz used World War II sonar to invent the first portable fish finder. And a company of fishermen, pioneers of underwater intelligence. We're still leading the way nearly 70 years deep. At Lorentz, we make more than marine electronics. We make fishing.
Pro Series jerkbait, baby.
Do you want to fish what the pros fish without breaking the bank? Yozuri has the answer for you, and that's their new Pro Series. Developed by our top anglers in the U.S. market, there's 4 styles within the series. A 110 jerkbait that comes in a shallow and a mid-depth, a 65 and 75 millimeter suspending shad, a topwater popper, and a 7-inch Japanese-style chopping glide bait. Tungsten magnetic weight transfer system, the Yozuri Pro Series is the answer.
This is the Quick Cube.
Quick Cube.
The Quick Cube.
The Quick Cube.
The durability is my favorite thing about a Quick Cube. You can flip through them like a filing cabinet.
The clear window on these, I know exactly what's in there.
And I love this bag. I've got a bunch of them.
You know, if you want to squish them in a little bit, it's no big deal. That zipper is watertight, floats. I can just drop it right in the water, and then I can pull it right back out again, and it's totally dry on the inside.
Yamaha B.A.S.S SHO. The power behind a remarkable 6 elite wins plus the 2025 Bassmaster Classic Championship in 10 tournaments. Powerful performance. Legendary reliability. The V6 B.A.S.S SHO. The choice of champions. Yamaha. Reliability starts here.
Yeah, hours tick away. Just a few hours of fishing time left here at the Maxim Tire Bassmaster Elite at Pasquotank River. And Albemarle Sound has showed out for the 2nd year in a row. Big crowds, big bass, and big risks at times. We've had several anglers not make it back, but what a show they are putting on. Our tournament leader, Jason Christie, with 89 pounds, 7 ounces. Hunter Shryock with maybe 20 minutes of the most impressive, emotional bass fishing we've seen in a long time. Fisher Anaya, 2 out of the top 3. You look at them, they're trying to win their 2nd event of the year. And we're joined on set by somebody who knows it. I hate to do this, but somebody who knows a thing or two about seconds. 2 seconds in Angler of the Year and in the Bassmaster Classic. But you know what? That's still pretty darn good, right, Trey?
It still pays the bills, so absolutely.
Party.
I'm on YouTube, Trey. I'm not sure if you've
It's a
ever
party.
checked it out, but
It's a party. I'm looking at a party.
I just want to see you in a wetsuit, to be honest.
Weirdo.
I don't.
It's everything you imagine. Trust me. Speaking of weirdos, Kyle Patrick, earlier today, without a wetsuit, just decided to do a needle dive. We coined it, I guess. Just took his shirt off, removed his microphone quickly.
It's amazing.
Needle dived into the water. Great
Go down
form.
there and get it.
And then swam to the back of the motor and got back in the boat. For
How'd
no
it feel
particular
hitting him
reason.
today? How'd it feel slapping?
It really feels good. I'll be honest. I mean, it started as a joke, but it makes my day better to slap another human across the face. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
When it's hot,
and he
feels
lines up
so
for
good.
it now. Like he's sitting there waiting patiently.
People always say I'm crazy for doing it.
If it meant
I
winning
do it
Angler
pretty
of
much
the Year, would
everywhere
you
we
let
go.
Dave Mercer slap you for
Unless
the
we're
rest
on
of the
like
season?
Wheeler,
Absolutely.
and then I don't do it. 'cause
I would
don't
be
wanna have
so
dog
fired
food
up.
all
I'd
over
be like,
me.
come on, hit me. Let's do this.
Any somewhat clean body of water, I'm jumping in, even in practice. It just feels so good. Yeah. Look at that one. Okay. All right. We got action. We got potential action here. Ronnie, we got action. Come on, Ron. Bite it, Ron.
Is fish Ron?
I believe so.
We got
talking
action.
Ronnie Moore. Ronnie Moore is
action.
checked out right now. It is lunchtime.
As the
back in
French call it,
studio.
action. They're so hard to get to bite here sometimes. And I know everyone's gonna say pick up the koi key. I don't buy the koi key is better than a X-Zone stick bait. I gotta tell you, any style of Senko beats a koi.
Agree or disagree?
I hope no one.
Yeah, I
throws
don't know if I agree with
a
that
stick
one.
bait ever again.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a pretty tough one. Every fish is different. That's how you kind
One
of gotta
big.
look at it.
Give me one.
He
big.
does have one rig though. You see.
He does. He has it in.
What's the North
for
Carolina
prayer.
state record?
I might as well knock that
15?
out. Right?
Yeah. Oh, we got Daddy's hit.
I want it.
If he does that, just so you know, I am walking off set. I mean, there's
I
nothing
like
more
it
we
a
can
lot.
say or do. Just
Which one's that
replay
from?
it.
Yes. All right, we got potential action here. So, if we're still alive, a lot of the best fish for people that want to come here and like, you know, catch some bass in June. A big deal is that a dolphin? So when you have a down tree,
squirrel,
there's a lot. These dolphin. There's a lot of cypress trees to fish, so it can get kind of monotonous, and it's hard to like pattern them. But one of the big deals is like stuff like that type of tree that's laying sideways in the water. You've got some that are like that are submerged, and you've got some that are sticking out. The bass like the trees that aren't vertical, more horizontal ones seem to have, because it's just a little bit different, and everything in fishing is about anomalies, little anomalies. And those have been the better of the trees, in my opinion. Obviously, cypress trees still work too, but little down trees, anything sideways in the water.
He's in the same river I fished, and I'll go speak to what he says. It's so true for the most part, because that's literally actually the same stretch he's on is where he caught the 8-pounder in front of me, and all them trees down through there. Anything that's like he said, laying not straight up and down is very key. How I caught literally almost every fish this week.
I know he's going to finish, but the chat loves the slap. People love to watch another human get. I mean, Dana White was right with power slap. I mean, it's simple. People just love to see that. And here's I'll be honest with the chat since they're bringing it up. Here's where it came from. I was watching his social media, and everybody's gone through this, where you see somebody and you're just like, dude, you're just being negative to be negative. Like he was not that human, and he got in such a weird thing, and I'm like, I want to slap that dude in the mouth.
Water got so
I'm lucky to have a job where I was able to. It started as a joke, but
man.
It worked.
The longest I've seen the tide come in this week. It's been a fun challenge, I'll tell you that. I've had an absolute blast.
Oh gosh.
every cast you got to stay locked in. For me, it was a water reading tournament, which is always fun. Recognizing those little windows.
He's been, I mean, it's been a joy watching Zaldain here this week. You're watching a master at what he does, the precision he's cast. You know what I mean? The precision placement of his bait, how he has just the mental power to work an area like that over and over again. It's amazing what we've seen him do. No matter how this works out for him, a big week for Zaldain, and another reminder to the world just how good he is at what he's doing.
And throughout the week, you see how critical all these, things that he's breaking down are, because, as we've mentioned a handful of times, this bridge has received an incredible amount of pressure.
Dude.
So for him to be able to get the bite that he has each and every day is
Wild. You throw that glide bait in there and just boil all over it. That one got it, but didn't get the hooks. Then you throw a regular swim bait in there and they won't touch it.
We heard 5 different anglers started on that bridge on day 1. Zaldain is showing us just what that bridge has.
It's kind of cool to see him be consistent with the big baits this week. Usually he has a big day, then bombs, has a big day, then doesn't do good. Like this week, he's been very consistent with it. So it's very cool to watch somebody be consistent with a big bait.
We've seen him over the course of his career. He is fearless with that approach, for sure.
He's all in.
And it hasn't just been the bait. You've also seen him, and he's so good at teaching while he's on the water. He's so good verbally, but we've seen so many little. It's been a master class in how water movement affects a fish bite. Stuff that he's learned through years of fishing, California Delta, and growing up there, and now living in Texas. I mean, truly cool to see.
I mean, I would be willing to bet there are people watching from this area that are learning things from him, who's only spent, a handful of days on this body of water, just how he's been able to explain how he's, dissected this bridge.
It's kind of crazy. After I got done weighing in, my marshal, I guess he fishes here a little bit, and after I weighed in and done after yesterday, he was like, I still just can't believe that's where they fish, because I guess they've never had anybody fish it before, and Zaldain just smashes them on it. So it opened a lot of people's eyes.
I bet you they're going to fish it now.
For the rest of the life.
I wanted him to win it because you informed him on the water that's a danger zone or dangerous zone, whatever. Yeah. He thought it was. And me and Kyle were like, when we found that out, we're like, if Zaldain wins, we are renting kayaks and we're going out there and we're changing the sign to the Zaldangerous zone.
Yeah, because he told me, he's like, man, that boat don't come off pad very good, does it, or something like that. And I thought it was just a smart remark. So it hit me wrong. I was very, and I didn't have much in my box. I was very touchy. And when he said that, I was like, come on, dude. I was like, read the buoys. The buoy's a danger zone. But no, that would be good.
Forever known as the Zaldanger zone here on out.
Go put it on marker in front of the danger.
I don't know about you, Kyle, but I feel still like I'm recovering. Like I just want to. I want to go back to my hotel room and I want to watch that 20 minutes of Hunter Shryock over and over again. That was some of the most emotional, most amazing. It's moments like that that make people fall in love with this sport.
No doubt. While everybody's running, though, it's given us the chance to check in on the Pasquotank River Derby. All the guys still fishing close.
You know what? I'm powerful. Just realizing how powerful I am. Because I'm not going to get to go back to my hotel and watch it. But let's make a map move right now. Over to said angler Hunter Shryock, just 3 weeks after becoming a father for the second time. Take a look back at this morning, what he did in a very short period of time. Let's just watch this.
God,
Here she comes.
Giant! 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 Giant!
Oh.
Giant! 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 Stay on there, fish.
fair.
Stay on there, fish. Ah! Yes! The hook fell out of her mouth. I won a blue trophy. Oh my gosh, I want one so bad. I want one so bad, dude.
Let's go. That's a huge one.
Oh, I've been doing this too long, man.
Crazy.
Look at my hand shaking. Look at my hand shaking. Ugh. Ugh. That don't happen.
It happens when it's supposed to.
Oh, thank you, God.
It happens when it's supposed to. I've seen it too many times.
I got a call. I got a call. Oh.
And the crazy thing is that was the last of them. 3 in a row, 3 giants in a row, and got them all to chew that Berkeley chop block. And immediately after that, I think Patrick Walter spent $380 in chop blocks, like on the commercial break. It was ridiculous. He said, is he throwing the 6 or the 8-inch? I'm like, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. He ordered both.
Yeah, why
You're
not?
watching a
Just to be sure.
B.A.S.S. presentation.
What a tournament. And the crazy thing is, Hunter Shrike still needs to catch him bigger to chase down our tournament leader, Jason Christie. Lots more action to come. But moments like that are why we all love this amazing sport. Maxim Tire, Bassmaster Elite.
We identified a few different ways in which we could make, in our opinion, the best harness swim bait on the market. The Swag LT. To have a top hook line through, a bottom hook line through.
It has a hybrid wedge tail, so I'm able to burn it as fast as I can reel. It doesn't blow out, and I can barely turn the handle, and it keeps kicking. How many harness-style swim baits will do that for you?
Swag LT is going to change the way you look at a harness swim bait.
Bassmaster is a dedicated Bassmaster initiative designed to encourage, educate, and empower women in bass fishing, focusing on building a supportive, inclusive community. Under the motto, Built by Women, Powered by Passion, it serves as a central hub for connection, mentoring, and showcasing female anglers through workshops and storytelling. Scan the QR code or register for one of the upcoming Bassmaster workshops.
What do you get when you mix a hand-poured sole and high-tech production? You get nothing other than a collaboration between Yum and Scottsboro Tackle, the Sniper Shad. Designed to hunt with its pintail design and signature rolling action, it delivers a realistic motion that stays stable even on the slowest retrieves. The new injection molding design will give you a perfect bait right out of the package. The Sniper Shad is the minnow you need.
We do the impossible. Take off like a rocket. Fly across water. We hunt monsters, armed with only rod and reel. We stay silent as a ghost. And outduel the others, be they fish or foe. We chase the extraordinary. And that is why Mercury means more.
Discover the hidden gems and pristine waters of Tennessee's B.A.S.S signature lakes. Conveniently located throughout Tennessee, there's a signature lake near you, covering all regions of the volunteer state, all endorsed by the legendary B.A.S.S himself. Whether it's a weekend getaway or an extended vacation, create timeless memories at Tennessee's B.A.S.S signature lakes. Plan your trip today.
When every cast counts, are you truly zeroed in?
If your transducer isn't perfectly aligned, you're missing fish, period. Meet the zeroed-in mount from Beat Down Outdoors, built from heavy-duty aluminum and stainless steel. Switch between forward, down, and perspective modes in seconds. No tools. Get zeroed in.
Bass fishing can make you sore. Bucks Island understands that catching a big bass or weighing a big bag can make you feel like you're flying. We know how to help you take off like we do our Falcon boats and Yamaha Pro West Logan. Come see us and land on the top of the perch. Visit Bucks Island, your top Falcon boats dealer, located at 4500 Highway 77 in Southside, Alabama. Call 1-800-I'm-READY or visit us online at bucksisland.com.
Find our way and choose to get lost again. We are the Detourists. Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back into North Carolina, and what a few days it's been here. Feels like a lot longer. I mean, I feel like we've just gone through an emotional roller coaster throughout this event, but it's been a good one. North Carolina showed out in a big, big way. Can't thank the fine folks from Elizabeth City, North Carolina enough for hosting us here this week. An incredible tournament. Can't wait to see the crowd here for Championship Sunday. And they're going to have something to cheer about, potentially the biggest bag we've seen all week. But let's head out in the water with an angler who's a two-time Classic qualifier, 2 Bassmaster Century belts, and making his second top 10 of 2026, Hooked Up Live.
Pretty good one there.
Yes. Here's another one that was just as big, not bigger. Thank you, God. Yes, it's a good one.
Another big coal there.
Yeah. The wild thing is we're seeing all this, and what we haven't seen in a while is the box, mate. Looming dark.
It's a good trade.
He put in his work early. Speaking of said box maker,
okay,
he's back in coverage. And let's check in with him right now.
Well, I don't know about my decision to leave. I feel like somebody's going to catch a big bag, but it was a little choppy coming back. I just feel like, my chances were better rather than risking it. I mean, it was another couple mile an hour out there and it wouldn't have been good. So anyway, we're gonna fish around here. There's bass that live around here too. I feel like we need, one big one to feel, I don't want to say safe by no means with these guys, but feel better than I do now. I mean, and some of it too was, we probably could have stayed another hour, and then we're pushing it. My fish are all, as of right now, all healthy and looking good, so that's the way I want to keep it. But that's the report.
And That's what
I
makes
just- I
the
feel- I
box
mean, I feel
maker
like-
the
I feel like I'm
box
gonna catch
maker.
one.
The fact that he never takes his foot off the pedal with what he has and with what a tournament he's had up to this point. To have that drive is truly amazing, and that's why if he pulls this off, that'll be his 20th pro level win. 10 at FLW and 10 at Bass. Get to work, Trey McKinney.
That ain't no kidding. I saw that fish he had yesterday at like 9 something. I was like,
This
golly.
morning than it had, where it was just, one here and one there, and to catch 5 pretty quick.
Yeah, I got a lot of fishing to do
And
to
some
even
good
get close to
ones.
him.
Just, I mean, it changed the plan a lot. So, this place though, like I'm telling you, you ain't safe.
He's not wrong. So many big ones.
But we're safer right here than we are 100 miles away, as of right now. Last dock, and we're gonna cut across, get where it's a little cooler.
Now for something completely different. Over to Kyle Patrick, and let's see what in the world he's up to. Clearly concussed from some of those slaps. I mean, could you imagine how hard I'll be able to slap if he catches him the first 2 days of champ hooked up live?
Oh, no, it's not, but it's a keeper. Oh my God, it looked so big on. I'm just gonna weigh it just cause. $110, number 4. Put him on a cold clip real quick.
Wow. I'm exhausted. I mean, all I've done is sit in a chair and talk all day, and I'm exhausted. But I'm going to put a little pressure on our guests right now. We've looked at that leaderboard a bunch of times, but Trey McKinney, let me ask you right now, look in that camera. Will you be the 2026 Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year?
Buddy, I ain't going to jinx it, but I'm going to try as hard as I can. I know that. This year, it's going to haunt me if not, so we're going to go full force for it for sure.
I would expect. I mean, he's too polished to give you the... We need to get a little Dylan Nut in you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. No, because I feel like for me, if I say I'm going to win it, then it's going to flip right around on me.
Where am I going? I don't know. Where am I heading? I ain't certain. All